Just one strike from above, and an entire Russian army company was mowed down. The Russians are simply praying not to be found. But it's too late. These conquerors of the skies are now making new history. Shock frames, cotton with delivery. This is how our guys send their regards to the enemy. The Hnif drone sweeps away everything in its path. This is vengeance from the sky, and we're just getting started. The Russians challenged the FPV drone operators and lost once again. The birds of the 71st Separate Jaeger Brigade went out hunting, and here you have it. A motorcycle ride with a fatal finish was caught on video. Our drones precisely took out Putin's mercenaries on two wheels. They tried to escape as fast as the wind, but got what was coming to them at the speed of light. See how it happened, right? Now. Powerful meat grinder for the enemy. The drone operators hunted down 3 enemy air defense systems and self-propelled artillery units in the Kursk region. Precise strikes, clear coordination, and ruthless efficiency. While the Russians are hiding, our forces are controlling the battle from the sky. The Russian army is in a panic. The raid operators are adding fuel to the fire. They really enjoy watching everyone scramble. This is something you can't miss. The drops are coming one after another right onto the occupiers' heads. Our drone operators did a great job in the Lyman area. 14 occupiers eliminated. The steel lions have gotten to work. The occupiers even dream about their night bomber drones. They're that afraid of meeting them face to face. And for good reason, because you shouldn't expect any mercy from them. Watch the intense footage of hellish strikes on the enemy right now.
Every voice matters. Join our community, support independent journalism and help us bring you the truth from Ukraine. Become a member of Ukraine today. Join us now.
The occupiers don't even have time to blink before death is already raining down from the sky. Drones hit their targets one after another. Tanks are burning, depots are exploding, armored vehicles are on fire. These aren't just strikes. This is the precision work of drone operators from the 68th Brigade. What new strategy have Ukrainian forces adopted and why is it so effective? All about this coming up.
Come on, let me get the job done already, damn. Oh, got it, good.
While the invaders are preparing for round-the-clock assaults, our defenders see everything as if in the palm of their hand. The 68th Jaeger Brigade, named after Ole Sadobush, is defending the city from the occupiers. The defense forces respond to threats instantly. Ole, a drone operator, says the Russians disregard not only the rules of warfare, but also basic human values.
On the road where we were standing near the cemetery, the road to the cemetery was covered with corpses. And they kept going anyway. Right, over the corpses. No one took them away.
Ole has 3 children, which gives him the right to be discharged from the armed forces. However, he consciously chooses to defend his homeland. He says, after every shift, he feels that victory is getting closer.
I see my work, I see that I, produce some results. That I, am useful in some way. So why not?
The Russian military has one objective, to advance along the front line at any cost. For this, the occupiers spare neither equipment nor manpower. The Pokrovsk direction is currently the enemy's top priority. It is there that Putin seeks to achieve the greatest results.
Reconnaissance drones guard nearly 1,000 kilometers of the front line, having almost completely replaced human reconnaissance. When Russian soldiers approach Ukrainian positions, drones armed with explosive devices are launched, while larger UAVs drop bombs on them. The infantry only opens fire when a stray Russian manages to slip past the drone curtain. From a post by the Wall Street Journal.
Currently, in the Pokrovsk direction, the Russians have about a 10-to-1 advantage in manpower, reports the Wall Street Journal. However, the defense forces have the means to stop the advance, particularly thanks to the uninterrupted supply of drones.
A real FPV party for the Russians in the Kharkiv region. At the controls are the drone operators of the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade. Instead of music, there is the sound of drone engines. There were even some special effects. Mo-1, BMP-3, an SPG, and a cannon taken out. The fun is just getting started. Footage of our sky conquerors working in perfect coordination is coming up in just a moment. Darina Hutskalo. They are bombers, heading out for a night hunt. The occupiers tremble at the mere mention of them. They are their target. Retribution comes instantly. Fierce vengeance catches up with Putin's army. What are the renowned vampires capable of, and how have they proven themselves on the battlefield? Find out right now. Tetiana Demuk, we're moving on to the point from which we'll be operating.
Anastasia Levchenko and the guys don't have much time to unload. They have a few minutes before the UAV and drone have to take off.
Tetiana Demuk. The guys are setting up their bomber and preparing the site for work. The operation will start at night, so we have some time to get acquainted.
Buddy, with Finland, those are wealthy countries for earning money. That is, I wasn't planning to stay, in Ukraine. I had a visa that was supposed to be was being issued to me on February 25th. On the morning of the 24th, I was heading to the area to buy myself a ticket for February 26th and leave for Finland, but something went wrong.
Tetiana Demuk. And Vadim has already been the operator of this large bomber drone for a year. Before that, he was in the infantry, so he knows better than anyone what the guys on the front line need.
Vadim, it's tough in the infantry, so I really, deeply sympathize with the men in the infantry because they do, twice as much work than we do. They are the ones actually holding back the enemy. They go where nothing drives, where no one goes.
Tetiana Demuk. This is Vadim's partner, Pumba.
Konstantin, I help attach various payloads to the drone, change the batteries, and in general help with setting up and packing up.
Tetiana Demuk. They start doing that as night approaches.
Vadim, it's really loud, and it's very hard to hide from it.
Tetiana Demuk and Chiam. They start the engine. The drone hovers, then disappears into the darkness.
Anastasia Levchenko. The Vampire, a drone the Russians have nicknamed Baba Yaga, operates mostly at night and destroys equipment worth several $1 million.
Tetiana Demuk. But this time, the Vampire has a different mission. It needs to help our own, to deliver supplies.
Vadim, why do we use drones to fly? Because it's not possible to move vehicles or equipment there frequently. Cars just can't get in there, but we can do it by air with drones.
Tetiana Demuk. She says that sometimes they drop food from the drone, and other times they attach a rope to the UAV to deliver everything that's needed.
Vadim, so that nothing gets lost, nothing leaks.
They monitor movement on tablet. You can see everything there.
Driver, there are ducks coming.
Tetiana Demuk. And there are quite a few of these flights during the night, until our guys on the front line get everything they need.
Vadim, if we don't help the infantry, they'll come to our dugout.
Tetiana Demuk. The driver is already delivering a new batch of supplies, and we're going with him. It's quiet in the cabin, and then I hear...
Serhiy, the convoy has set out, yes.
Darina, again? Darina, when did we leave?
Serhiy, when we were leaving.
Tetiana Demuk. So once again, we were lucky. We got out safely. From Donetsk region, Tetiana Demuk and Valery Ryabchenko. We are Ukraine, Marathon. United News, Darina Hutskalo. That's all for now. I was your host, Darina Hutskalo. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next strike on the occupiers, and give us a like to make the voices of the drone operators and the terror for the Russians even louder. See you next time. It's going to get intense. The next target is already in our sights.